What's happening, guys? So I want to give you a quick update on the whole muscle memory thing. I did measurements 1 week from the last week, so from week 2 to week 3 there was very minimal progress. Basically my arms stayed the same, they were about 15 3/4 inch again, and my legs gained about 1/8 of an inch based on the measurements, going from 22 7/8 to 23 inches, so there's some small gain there. Now, you know, I think about why such the fast progress at first and then the slowdown. You know, a couple things to keep in mind here. One, you know, your muscles, they're not going to hold a lot of glycogen if you're not training. You know, it just doesn't work. So once you reintroduce training, your muscles start to fill up with more glycogen a lot faster, a lot better, and that's a big reason why. I also started taking creatine when I first got started, so it's had a couple weeks to kind of get that saturated into the muscle cells. So that's probably why the big increase at first and then a little bit of a plateau, but it'll be interesting to see. Like, I'm not sad about it or anything. I'm really just documenting it just to see how long it's going to take, because I'm just curious. So anyway, not a lot of progress from week 2 to week 3 after a huge bump in the first 2 weeks. So that is that. Strength is coming along really well. I'm feeling very strong. Things are feeling really good. I'm not going too fast up in weight. I'm taking things slower, and I'm just kind of making minimal increases to see progress. So otherwise, you know, I'm a little bit of a slump in terms of, you know, I've been doing this physical therapy. I'm doing physical therapy for my shoulder, which has been all messed up, and then also my hip, and pretty much my whole entire body's all jacked up. Jamie Alhambra is just, she's an amazing PT, but she's got her work cut out for me, and I'm kind of going through this thing where, okay, I'm starting to realize like just how much work I have to do, how difficult it's going to be, and it's just kind of like got me a little bit overwhelmed, you know, between all the time and the effort, and not to mention the money that's going to go into it. It kind of sucks, but you know what, it's just something I got to do. You know, like I keep talking about, I want to do this for a long time, and if I want to do this for a long time, I need to be healthy, and if I'm going to be healthy, I need my body to function properly right now. And my glute on my right side doesn't fire right, my shoulder and that girdle is just all kinds of messed up, and my scapular retraction and everything, it's just not good. So working on getting all that fixed. It's going to be a long road, so I'm kind of on that downswing. You know, whenever you start something, you always start like really high. You're like, okay, this is going to be the thing that's going to fix me. Heck yeah, this is awesome. And then when you get into it, there's actually a book about this, and I forget the name of the book. I was talking to my PT about this. I'll try to find the name and put it in the description. But they talk about how when you start something, you always start super high and super motivated, because like even like with a weight loss program, okay, this is going to be the thing, this is going to be the one that's going to fix me, this is going to solve all my problems, it's going to be great. And then you start getting into it, and then all of a sudden you realize, okay, this is a little more work than I thought it was going to be. Like it starts to kind of knock you down a little bit, and you go from up here to down here, and then eventually you get to a spot where it's called, in the book it's called the Valley of Despair, and basically you get to like the rock bottom. This is where it's like, okay, the reward is not there yet. You're working really hard, but you're not seeing the reward. And this is a difficult place to be. You're sitting there going, okay, I'm doing all this work. It's not paying off. It's not worth it. And you feel like crap. So what's the best way to feel like crap? Or I'm sorry, what's the best way to not feel like crap anymore? Well, you go back to that beginning. This is why so many people restart their weight loss journey so much. Not only because they don't do it in a sustainable manner, but they get to the bottom and they feel like crap, so they want to feel good again. So they go back to the beginning. Oh, this is going to be the one that's going to fix me. It's the easy fix to start feeling good again. But what happens for actual success and a change is you get to the Valley of Despair, you push past that and you keep going. Now pretty soon you have informed optimism, you start making progress, you start to be a little bit more knowledgeable, you start to see the reward for all your hard work, and you start to get the upswing, and by the end you're up here and you've done it all. But it's this like loop of just high to low, back up to high again, and I'm on that kind of downward swing with my PT right now. So anyway, that's a long story that you probably didn't care about, but I kind of wanted to share that because I think that's just kind of interesting. But anyway, muscle memory, small gains this week. Strength is coming along fast. I'm struggling with my PT a little bit, but it's going okay. There's your TLDR. But anyway, thank you guys for watching as always, and you know, I'll see you pretty soon. One last thing, I haven't really been feeling YouTube lately, and I don't know why. You know, just like anything with life, ups and downs. So I just haven't been doing a lot of YouTube stuff. That doesn't mean I'm going away and that I don't care about it. Just right now, I'm just not really feeling it, but it'll come back. Happens all the time. So stick with me, and I'm sure I'll turn around soon. But otherwise, I'll see you guys later.
I'm addicted to the love that you're giving.